It seems to me, on the face of it, that the News of the World was sacrificed in order to try and protect Rebekah Brooks's position at News International. That in effect, rather than her being having her departure being announced, the News of the World was offered up as an alternative to try and deal with the whole thing. Do you regret now making that decision? Do you regret closing the News of the World to try and save Rebekah Brooks, and that in hindsight do you wish you'd accepted her resignation to start with, in order that that paper with a fine tradition could probably continue, and all of the people who are now out of work or struggling to find a job could still be in work?
I regret very much the fate of people who will not be able to find work. The two decisions were totally unrelated, absolutely and totally unrelated.
So when you came into the UK and said your priority was Rebekah Brooks, what did you mean?
I'm not sure I did say that. I was quoted as saying that. I walked outside my flat and I had about 20 microphones stuck in my mouth, so I'm not sure what I said.
So you were misquoted, so to speak.
I'm not saying that. I just don't remember.
I think it's important. I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. Yeah. Mr. Davis, it's important to remember, the closure of a newspaper with a history, 160 some odd years. History is something that is a grave thing, and something that is a serious matter of regret for us, for the company. But much more serious than that is the seriousness of really the violation of privacy, the hurt that certain individuals at the News of the World caused to the victims of illegal voicemail interceptions and their families, and I can tell you. I advocated at the time that this was a step that we should take. This was a paper and a title that had fundamentally violated the trust of its readers. And it's something that was a matter of great regret, real gravity, but under the circumstances and with respect to the bad things that certain of the things that happened at the News of the World some years ago did, it was really the right choice for the paper to cease publication. Now, it is important to note, and I want to be clear with the committee on this, that the company is doing everything it can to make sure that journalists and staff at the News of the World who had nothing to do with any of these issues, who are completely blameless in any of these things, and many are really done tremendous work journalistically, professionally, commercially for the business, that we find reemployment for them wherever we can. And I think the company is being as generous as we can under the circumstances. The company is being as thoughtful and compassionate for them and their families to get through this. But it is a very regrettable situation, and one that we did not take lightly in any way.